dog? Are you scared?
It's Giggity Game, come back with another episode of Pokemon Duel. Yes, I know I'm a little bit late today. I actually did record a video earlier about this whole entire update. I did like 15 booster tickets and a quad. Pulled Tapu Koko, and I uploaded it. It was uploading, and then I needed to free up some space so I could record my rules survival video, and I accidentally deleted the duel video that I did that was fully edited and everything, and it said upload fail and never got to upload it. So basically in this video I'm gonna go over the update and everything. Out of all the, I think it was 19 boosters and stuff, including the quads, the best thing I got was Tapu Koko, and I think I got like the Tamono guy, the little fish, and that's all I got for good figures. And the fish guy wasn't even that good. But first things first, they got Training Center, where you can get UX Gold, UX XP, and a Gyarados, which is pretty cool. Then they released some new figures. Most likely you guys have seen Rico or Earl or I think Kata posted something. You guys most likely have seen something already on these guys, but I'll go over them and give you my opinion on them and how I think they're going to be able to work. So the first one is new Pokemon, so I'm going to botch the name very, very bad. Celesteela. I want to say that's what it is. Its ability is Rocket Ride. In its first battle after moving to the field, this Pokemon's Flamethrower becomes Flame Gun, so basically like Mac Mortar's ability. The battle opponent, yeah. At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, you may move an adjacent Pokemon, so a Pokemon next to you, 3 movement points, 3 points away. That could be very, very deadly. That could basically give a counter attack to somebody, which is awesome. If you do so, this Pokemon moves to your Ultra Space. So, in order to run him, you have to run an Ialigo or one of the other Ultra Beasts that has Call Signal. I don't know the Ultra Beast, honestly, because I have not pulled any. I have not been able to use any, so I don't know any. I should know more, but I don't. And his moves, he's got 2 flies. We all know what fly does with Reshiram, with Zekrom, with Salamence, Flygon. We all know what he does. He's got Flamethrower. If this Pokemon is knocked out, the battle opponent becomes burned. So basically, that Flamethrower is a stronger version of what Flareon has. And then it's Gyro Ball, which is basically a stronger version of what Steelix has. Plus 30 damage if the battle opponent has a higher 2 MPs or more. And then he has, probably gonna totally botch this, Rendezvous, something like that. This Pokemon and its battle opponent move to the Ultra Space outside of the field, which means you're going to have to run an Ultra Beast with it. It is required. You're not going to be able to use this Pokemon by itself. You're going to need one of the Ultra Beasts with Call Signal. Still usable, but we'll let all the Ultra Beasts and all that gameplay, that's all fodder, because none of the other YouTubers can actually pull them. Besides, I think Hugo Boss has some, but I haven't seen anybody else. I don't think Rico has any. I don't think RX has any. I don't have any. But that's all fodder. The other Ultra Beast is Xurkitree. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And his ability is Blackout. When this Pokemon moves to the field, the effects of energy plates are lost, which is just like an Ialigo, which is awesome. I like seeing that with Cosmo, with Dark, with Tropical, with all those energies still around. It's going to be very useful. Phantom Energy, which is probably the most popular energy right now besides Dark. You're going to see that a lot. And they count as being used. While this Pokemon is on the field, Pokemon that become paralyzed gain 3 weight, which is awesome. You could possibly throw Raikou, you could possibly, not Raikou, yeah, Raikou, or Zapdos, or the Ampharos, which I'll go over in a little bit. You could throw them on the field, paralyze everything, and you get a weight win. I like to see that happen soon. I want to see that happen. In this Pokemon's first battle after moving to the field, the Pokemon that battles it is paralyzed. So basically it's like Poison Touch, but with paralyzed on the first turn. Pretty cool. And then he's got Zap Cannon, which is, well, is this one stronger? No, this one's not stronger than Vikavolt. It's weaker by 7 points. But it's basically like Vikavolt. And then he's got Cable Lash, which this one's a stronger version of what Alolan Raichu has with Electro Ball, which gets ×2 when the Pokemon is paralyzed. And he has Ultra Lightning. If there's any Pokemon in the Ultra Space, a Pokemon on the field spins. If it spins a wide attack, it becomes paralyzed. Repeat this effect for each Pokemon in the Ultra Space. So if you're running a bunch of Nihiligos, a bunch of stuff like that, he could be very, very useful if they're all in the Ultra Space. So, those are the Ultra Beast. I'll go over regular Ampharos first, and then we'll go to his Mega form. Regular Ampharos, he's got the ability of Electric Upsurge. While this Pokemon is on the field, your Electric type Pokemon deal +10 damage for each paralyzed Pokemon on the field. This effect does not stack, meaning you can't run 2 Ampharos and do that. You can have a bunch of paralyzed Pokemon, and electric decks are back. And you better believe if he works the way you want him to, you're going to see a lot of electric decks in the future. Just saying that now. His moves are Dragon Pulse. It's 90 plus 50. The battle opponent is a dragon type Pokemon, which you're not going to see that many of. I mean, you got the twins. No, yeah, you get the twins, and that's all the really like the dragons. And you might see Dragonites, but I don't see any. But those are the only ones I could think of. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave in the comments below. And then he's got Override. All adjacent Pokemon become paralyzed, which I said earlier. If you throw them on a team with Zapdos, with Raikou, it's deadly. Then he has Beacon Light, removes weight from all your Pokemon on the field, which you could run them with Zekrom and Reshiram. Land that, and you're golden. I do think he's a good figure. If I had the materials, I don't think I would craft him though. If I pulled a Mega Form, I would think about it. Because as a Mega Form is actually one of the best Megas in the game. He's not the best. His wheel is a little lackluster. But his ability is what's going to allow him to be one of the best Megas in the game. Here it is. When this Pokemon appears as its Mega Evolution, and when it downgrades, so 2 times, you may move one of your Pokemon either from the Ultra Space or from the PC next to this Pokemon. That is powerful. The only time that it does not work is if you get surround killed. I don't believe it won't work that way because you'd have to put it next to it, and obviously you can't. But that is still deadly. And then he's got Dragon Pulse, deals +50 damage if the battle opponent is Dragon type, which you're not going to see many of. He's got Override, which is going to get paralyzed. So basically, he's a stronger version and has a good ability of Ampharos. So if you're running an electric deck, I would probably recommend running an Ampharos, Mega Ampharos. That's just me though. And then we got a couple more. The first one is Electros. While this Pokemon is on the field, the effects of abilities of an electric type Pokemon and opposing paralyzed Pokemon that are allowed allow passing through Pokemon are negated, which he's going to stop Tapu Koko. That's what he's doing. That's the only, I mean, Jolteon if your Pokemon's paralyzed, but you're not going to see much of him, I don't think, because he's only 1 movement point. At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, this Pokemon may switch places with an adjacent electric type Pokemon or paralyzed Pokemon. That could be interesting to see. It's basically a swap spot with other electric type Pokemon. Oh shoot. I didn't go over his maybe I should go over his attacks. He's got 2 130 attacks. Wild Charge, which is basically like Tapu Koko's Wild Charge, but a heck of a lot stronger. He's got Shockwave, which is just like Magneton has Shockwave. And a bunch of Pokemon become paralyzed if they're all connected. And then it's got Generator. All adjacent water type Pokemon become paralyzed. On the next turn, this Pokemon deals plus 30 damage. So, where would he be good? A defender. That's it. I don't see him being anywhere else in this team because he's only 1 movement point. And I'm surprised he's not water type because honestly he looks like a fish. But we'll go over electric, and I'll end the video there because the other ones we don't really need to know because you won't see him. Electric. He's 2 movement points unlike his evolved form. At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, this Pokemon may switch places with an adjacent electric type Pokemon or paralyzed Pokemon. So basically like its evolved form, Electros, which is pretty cool. He's also got Volt Switch, which is like Emolga's and like Vikavolt Switch. And then he's got Shocking Suction Cups. If this Pokemon is knocked out, the battle opponent becomes paralyzed. That's pretty cool. Flaffy's underwhelming. You got, and then you got upgrades to these guys. What did he get? Yeah, nothing really changed. Oh, Dragon Pulse deals plus. Okay, you got a little bit of a buff. Yeah, but that's the new banner. Tell me what you guys think of it. There was no gem deal, so I couldn't really do a big booster opening, which I'm kind of upset about. But next banner, hopefully they'll have a gem deal and everything. I'll be doing a big booster opening. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to hit the like button. Comment down what you guys have pulled so far. I have not gotten any of them. And always make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on, so you know when I post, whether or not it's Duel or Rules of Survival. And yeah, that's going to do for today's video. And until next time, peace out.